The following episode will contain spoilers. You have been warned.
You're listening to Cinema IRL, the podcast that throws you into the movie and asks the question, what would you do? When two people switch bodies, it's pretty freaky. When four people switch bodies, well, it has Amber and Scott discussing the aptly named Freakier Friday. And now, Cinema IRL.
I wish I could switch places for just one day.
What would you do?
Put yourself in my shoes.
How do we handle this?
What would you do?
Put yourself in my position.
What would you do?
Now it's your turn.
So I must say, living in the LA area really does enhance your movie watching experience in general.
It certainly can. This film was a tribute to LA. We saw places, so many places that we know. We saw the place that I love to get fried zucchini at this little burger joint. And it was definitely very close to home. So many places that I recognized.
Yeah, if you know LA, you're like, I know that, I know that, I know that, I know. And
it was fun.
If you're like middle of the country or something, you're like, huh?
It's just in a city. Yeah, that was definitely a fun little bonus there. So, folks, this episode we are talking about Freakier Friday. And as you might recall, in 2003, there was a film called Freaky Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. And I don't know, 22 years later, let's bring the gang back together and do a freakier version of it. So
Freaky indeed.
It does. So the story picks up years after Tess and Anna endured an identity crisis where they swapped bodies. And Anna now has a daughter of her own and a soon-to-be stepdaughter. And as they navigate the challenges that come with the two families merging with the marriage, Tess and Anna discover that lightning might indeed strike twice. And all four of them, the two girls and Tess and Anna, all switch bodies. Womp womp.
You would think that Anna would have it easier because, I mean, one, she's already swapped, but she swapped up last time and she swapped down this time in age. So, like, she's actually knows what it's like to be on that other side of the actual swap.
This is going to be a confusing episode. When we have so many characters swapping and being in different bodies, and
yeah, I mean,
how are we identifying characters?
Yeah, basically, she was like 15 swapping into 40 before, and in this one, she's 36 and a half swapping into like 15.
Yeah, so we have Anna, who was originally the teenager in the original film, and Tess, who was Anna's mom. And then we have Harper, who is Anna's daughter. And then we have
Lily,
who is the daughter of the guy, Eric, that Anna is going to marry. So they're going to merge the families with these two girls in the 9th grade.
I heard he likes to root for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes, he did definitely appear in The Good Place. So this, as is the plot of so many kind of family films, is people are going to get married and the kids are like, don't want to move, don't want to hang out with this other kid and this other family, and you're not my mom, or you're not my dad, whatever the issues are, they don't want it to happen. So in the case of Freakier Friday, the kids are now in a position to try to make the wedding not happen.
Yeah, they were going full sabotage there.
They were. So I guess there's two ways to start. Either one, what would you do if this happened to you where you switch places? And then we could go the freakier version of what would you do if it happened again?
Well, I would be less freaked out the second time. I mean,
not again.
Yeah, it'd be a not again. But the first time, like, you are just losing your stuff. I've been working on an explicit filter for things, so I'm trying to curse less.
Darn stuff.
Yeah, no, you're losing it when it happens the first time, because you have no idea. The second time, you're like, okay, you got to be kidding me, but at least I know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because when Harper winds up in her mom's body, Anna's fiance obviously wants to kiss her and hug her and be close to her. And of course, Harper is like, ew, no, I've got to avoid any of these situations where this grown man wants to be physical with me. And trying to do her best to to stay away from that situation, including the very funny part where they are reenacting a scene from Dirty Dancing where Baby runs towards Patrick Swayze and he lifts her up and they tell Anna, who is actually Harper, run, run to him, and she runs right past him and runs out of the room.
Yeah, that was a theme in the 2003 one as well that happened a lot of oh, we're getting married, let's kiss. And like, oh no, I'm actually your daughter, don't do this.
Yeah, this was actually a really enjoyable, amusing, just easy to watch, fun movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it from just sitting back and like, I'm not going to say that this is an award-winning film or anything, but it was fun. I enjoyed it, and you could tell that the cast enjoyed making it.
Well, I mean, they're paid actors. I don't know how much we can tell that because they're actually paid to be good actors.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy. I mean, I'm sure you enjoy some roles more than the others. And
yeah, I couldn't tell anything. They're actors.
Well, yeah, but look at the outtakes at the end. Like in the stuff they did
actors.
There. Well,
they're actors.
That doesn't mean they're good
You're
actors.
Like, I hate this hag that I'm acting with. Oh God, her breath smells. I mean, they're actors. Anyway, I love that you have that thought.
I guess if you're working, you are not allowed to have fun. No fun.
Well,
if you're
I don't
listening to this
know.
podcast while you're at work, don't be having fun.
You said it looks like they had fun making this movie. I don't know if they had fun. It's work. I don't know if they had fun.
I said it looked like. It's my opinion. I'm allowed to have one.
That's funny because there was a thing in the movie about you're allowed to have your own opinion, even
Your
if
own
it's
wrong opinion.
And you were like, So I find it funny that you flipped the script for this episode. But anyway.
They said that there's no such thing as a wrong opinion, but Trump's president, so clearly that is incorrect.
Okay. All right. Let's try and keep politics out of this episode. So
womp womp.
What would you do if you were what was her name? Lily. So you were the guy's daughter, and now you were in the body of Harper's grandma. Like, out of everyone who switched, she's not even related to any of these three people, and now she is switched with a grandma. Tess.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like she was put in a much more awkward situation. What would you do if you're with a granddaughter, a grandmother, and a daughter, all three of them, and then you're like all of a sudden wrapped into this whole body switching thing?
I mean, I don't know how old Jamie Lee Curtis is. She's got to be older than she looks because she's been around for freaking ever.
She is 66.
Is she 66?
Yeah.
Good for her. But no, like, if you're a 15-year-old and you're swapped into a 66-year-old's body, yeah, that's awkward.
Yeah, because she gets all of these things of she is in this body, but like she crouches down. She's like, I can't get up. I can't get up, or ooh, I just peed a little, or all the limitations of being an older body. And when you're a ninth grader in school, you don't know these things.
Yeah.
So she out of everyone's
bladder control's a luxury.
Yeah, for sure. So
I'm not even joking.
Okay, TMI there. So what would you do if you were Lily and put in your soon-to-be stepsister's grandmother's body?
Well, seeing as she wasn't really given a choice in the matter.
She was not. She did not get to choose.
And that's always the what would you do's on when you just don't have an option. I mean, I'm taking advantage of being an adult. I'm doing all the adult things.
Yeah, they certainly did enjoy drinking and
driving,
partying with a rock star, and driving a sports car, and I think as any of us would do as teens, given the license of walking around the world in an adult body.
I was particularly amused when the kids were trying to discipline the adults.
Yeah, it was funny.
And they're like, no. Nope.
You did have to be engaged enough in this film to realize, okay, whoever's talking is not that person. Like, always having to make a mental note of what we were seeing was not reality. Yeah,
and that actually is a little, I mean, in the first one, it was a little easier, but on this one, you're keeping up with four characters. I actually would have, I would have liked to have seen like a four-way swap, not swap, but like person A goes to person B, B goes to C, C goes to D, D goes to A. And just like do it that way. That way, it's not like a pure swap. That maybe when
Huh?
no, like Harper becomes Anna. Anna becomes Lily. Lily becomes who's the mom or the Jamie Lee Curtis again? Mia.
Tess.
Tess, and Tess becomes Anna. Or Tess becomes.
Okay, I think.
You see what I'm saying?
No, but that's okay.
You're not necessarily. If two people are looking at each other, they're not both seeing themselves.
Oh, okay.
One of them might be, but the other one's not.
Okay, well, the next time some
Then it would be really hard to keep up.
voodoo witchy spell is cast, we'll put in a flow chart.
Yeah, 2045. I am looking forward to Freakiest Friday.
I would not be surprised if they are already working on that.
You know what? I looked at the filming on this thing. This thing filmed and was out in like less than a year.
Yeah.
I mean, movies often are in the can for several years. This one was filmed from like June to August of last year.
Yeah, it's a fun summer movie, definitely. And, everyone's going to the movies in a heat wave or enjoying time out of school. So what would you do if you were the kids and they're trying to break up their mom and their dad and you find out about your mom's ex-boyfriend? What would you do, either with the ex-boyfriend or without, to break up a marriage?
See, you're putting me specifically in this role.
Yeah, and you're diabolical, so
Well,
I pity the fool that...
very true. But I'm also good friends with a number of my exes. Like, for me, it's not, oh my God, that's my ex. Why is he anywhere near my life whatsoever?
Well, you're the kid. We're talking about if you're the kid and it's your mom's ex.
Yes, you're the kid in the mom. Try to use the ex.
Yeah, you're besties with a lot of your exes.
I mean, maybe less flipping of the hair, more pushing against the wall.
Like,
Because she was not good at flirting. Now, in fairness, this is like a 15-year-old trying to flirt. I don't know any 15-year-olds that are good at flirting.
well, yeah, because it's a movie. It's not a documentary.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying if you're asking me,
So what would you do is you would thrust yourself against the wall?
if I'm one of the kids and I'm in my mom's body and I'm trying to use my mom's ex to break up the marriage, I'm going in there, I'm grabbing the guy, I'm shoving him against the wall and putting my tongue down his throat.
Oh,
Like,
well, but that's kind of creepy if you're a 16-year-old and this guy is like, 40-year-old or something.
Yes, but
who knows? If,
what would I do? I'm not 16.
okay, well, but that's what we're talking about. Is so you were in the character's shoes. You're a 16-year-old girl, so you would shove a 40-year-old man old enough to be your dad up against the wall?
Actually, have you seen dating in
I have.
2025?
Yeah.
That's not unusual. I mean, the only thing that would make it unusual is that, like, if it were an actual 16-year-old or 15-year-old, it would be
But for the course
statutory rape. But
for the purpose of our conversation, we're talking about a ninth grader.
yeah,
So you're
depends on what that ninth grader knows.
So if you were in the ninth grader's shoes, you would put on your big girl panties and you throw the 40-year-old guy against the wall and mac all over him.
No, if I were the ninth grader, I'd take off my big girl panties, throw the guy against the wall.
Oh my!
And
wow.
I mean, you wanted diabolical.
This took a turn.
You wanted diabolical.
Sorry, folks. This is not a safe place.
No. When has this ever been a safe place?
Good point.
Cinema IRL, we are not a safe space. Yeah. No, I mean, it really, it kind of really boils down to, like, almost anything in life. It's a little bit of a how bad do you want it? I mean, no, really, like, how bad do you want to break them up?
Yeah. How far are you willing to go?
How far are you willing to go? I mean, and if you think it's like you're 15, losing your friends and moving away and stuff like that could be like your freaking world.
Yeah, so what would you do is I'm 15. I'm losing that V card. That's how far I'll go.
No.
Sleep with my mom's ex-boyfriend.
No, it's the body who has the V card, not the soul.
Wow.
She can use her mom's.
Oh my god.
And her mom already lost it.
Wow.
Presumably since she has a child.
Wow.
So, I mean,
Wow.
But it really does boil down to sometimes you have to ask yourself, do you really, really want it? And if you kind of want it, but like it's okay if it doesn't happen, then you don't push as far.
So another what would you do is we have
A Disney movie.
Lily, who is in the body of Tess. And Tess is the grandma. And she plays pickleball with her husband. And they are in a championship. And now Lily is put in a situation to have to play pickleball in the championship tournament, not knowing how to play pickleball. And she is scared. She don't want to get hit. She don't know how to play. What would you do if you were
prissy.
in Lily's shoe?
She's prissy.
It's
pickleball.
She's British, and there's balls flying at you. You don't want to get hurt.
Bollocks. I mean, obviously for the movie, they were over-exaggerating most everything. There actually was a continuity issue there. I don't know if you caught it. It was the other team that was serving for game point, and they starved off game point, so it actually should have been 10-10 and not 11-9. Or something was messed up somewhere on that.
We didn't see the play-by-play of the entire match.
Well, no, but they showed you that it was 9-10 in the third set. You're playing to 11, and the other team said it's match point.
Okay,
So,
I will
so they were
trust
trying
you.
to close out the match. Yeah, I'm just saying it was just a small continuity error. I catch crap like that because I'm Scott Gerhardt. That's what I do.
So back to the question. You're Lily, and you were in Tess's championship pickleball match.
I mean, so here's the thing. This thing got brought up in the first movie and this movie with the guitar. And I see these two as very different things. Like, you either know how to play the guitar or you don't. I mean, yes, there could be levels to it, but if you don't know how to play the guitar, you can't fake it.
Yeah, later in the film, Harper is put in a situation since she's in her mom's body and her mom was in a band, and the band all of a sudden gets brought up onto a stage at the Wiltern, which is, one of our wonderful theaters in the Los Angeles area. And she's supposed to go up there and play with her old bandmates, and of course she doesn't know how to play the guitar.
Yeah, but pickleball, here's the thing. Pickleball is a ball coming at you, you're holding a racket.
A small racket.
Anybody can know how to swing a racket. Now, I'm not saying you're going to do it well. I'm not saying that you're going to get the ball in, but you can at least make a reasonable attempt.
Okay, so you would try.
Yeah,
and Lily just kind of stood there kind of holding her up or paddling, kind of terrified.
I mean, here's it's kind of one of those when in Rome things. Like, if you're going to be in this body and that's what the body is, I mean, you just freaking go with it. Don't.
Well, that's really true, because that was certainly what Tess and Anna said early on is, we are not us. You need to act like the body you're in.
Yeah. And yes, I mean, if you're in some championship tournament, you're not going to play with your paddle up over your face protecting the whole time. Like, what the hell's wrong with her? I mean, again, you don't have to play well. You can have a really bad game, like a really, really, really bad game. But it doesn't take much in the way of intelligence to know how to swing a racket.
Okay. Fair enough. Any other what would you do's from Freakier Friday?
Man, I maybe stay away from palm readers / business card printers / Reiki person / Starbucks baristas, which is all one person.
Yeah. Madam Jen was a hyphenate of epic proportions doing many, 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 many different things, who is ultimately responsible for the switcheroo.
Yeah, but I kind of like the fact that the door to her area went through a vending machine.
Yeah, a soda vending machine. That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. No, stay away from weird people. Don't
stay away from weird people. That's most people. That is most people.
That's true.
You're advocating people to be hermits.
And don't fight with your family, or else you might end up being one of them.
We hope you enjoyed our episode. Thank you for listening. And to catch all the new episodes, please subscribe. We release 2 to 3 episodes weekly, so we'll have new content regularly. Until next time.